Alright guys, we are back with the Edison Format Finals at Epic Cards and Games in Hurst, Texas. We have JC on the left playing Frog Hero versus myself on the right playing Nitro Vayu. This one was 4 rounds of Swiss, cut to top 8. This is a rematch from the Swiss rounds. While currently I'm undefeated while JC went X2 in the Swiss rounds, but actually 3 X2s made top 8. Looks like I won the rolls. Summon Greffer, discard Vayu, send... or Necro, okay. Now, this is my first time playing Nitro Vayu. I'm just testing it out. And so far, I think the deck is good. I mean, it's still a Vayu deck. It's just you cut the Lightsworn package, basically, and Caius and Hamster. But I've played the deck without Caius before, so... Alright, so here JC is going to blind MST. One of my back rows. Let's see which one he hits. Hopefully a Yada. Yes! And then here comes E-Call from JC. Summon Stratos. Stratos effect. Now JC currently has 4 wins on the channel this year. I think he's done it with multiple decks too. I think he's won with like Quick Draw, GBs, and Gadgets. So yeah, it's done pretty well. And I love this shirt that he's wearing. It's fun. So he's wearing a Bowser shirt while I'm wearing a Fantastic Four shirt. So I'm guessing he's the villain here and I'm the hero. Alright, so he Stratos for Malicious Edge, and I bottomless the Stratos. There must be a reason. I just don't remember why I bottomless the Stratos. So now JC sets 1 and passes. Greffer effect. Discard Vayu. And let's see what. Probably Sirocco, most likely. Yeah, because like I have 2 Vayus in there. Sirocco. Oh, okay. So, yeah, I remember now. Whenever he MST'd, I was so happy he blind MST'd because it was a 50-50 shot. Or not 50-50. It was a 66% chance that he hit a draw trap. All right, here comes Card Trooper, Mill Sirocco, Arma, and Rhoda. And yeah, I'm going to go for game. The fact that I milled another Sirocco is like, yeah, I'm going to go for game. Let's see if you have the Gores. I can't see what back row he set. And yeah, he picks up his card. Oh, it's Dust Shoot. Yeah, he set Dust Shoot. And once he... Yeah. Once he said the Dust Shoot, I was like pretty certain he didn't have the Gores. So here we go. Game 2. Trying to go undefeated and break the 1 seed curse with Nitro Vayu. First time playing the deck. And yeah, I'm impressed. I think the deck's really strong. Gotta give it to those guys. They've built some pretty good decks. Dirk Wagner, Nick Wagner. Who else is it? Kalenda, Scarpelli. I think they worked on this deck. It's pretty good. All right, so here comes... The reason I know it's good is because not only have I had success with it, people at my locals who've played it have had success with it. Like Sal, that's how you know a deck is good. Sal played it, took it to the finals, first attempt. Edwin won the 64-man Steam Deck tournament. Went X1 in Swiss, and who else has played it? Trayon picked up the deck, won the tournament. First time ever playing Nitro Vayu, picked up the deck and won. And who else has had success with it? Cam picked up the deck and top 8'd a Deck Devastator on big online tournament. So yeah, you can't deny the results. Not just their results, other people's results. So yeah, I think this deck is really good. All right. I mean, I'm not saying it's better than the original Vayu deck, but people who say the deck is bad, no. I don't agree. I think they're both good, but I need to test the Nitro Vayu deck more before I say it's better than the original Vayu deck. Anyways, now that I'm done yapping, here JC summons Alias, or E calls for Alias, and then he's going to tribute, and he's going to dupe block, and then tribute the Subsitoad for Unifrog. Now summon Stratos. Search Malicious Edge. Or, as my boy Andrew Doe likes to call it, the Piercing Mark. So he pokes me with Unifrog first. And then Stratos runs over the Vayu. Yeah, JC's hand is pretty good. So you got to be careful with Frog Hero when you set your trap cards. Because sometimes you'll lock your Treeborn. Because when JC and I played in the Swiss rounds, I say this all the time, especially with Dust Tornado, you got to be careful. Because I read he had a Dust Tornado. It's kind of, I think one of the reasons why I beat him in the Swiss rounds was because I read that he had a Dust Tornado set, and then I never set a back row, so he had to play me without Treeborn that game. So you got to be careful. Because if your opponent reads that you set a Dust Tornado, and then they won't do it, they won't send any back row, and you won't be able to Monarch them. Alright, so here comes Arm Wing. So I got Arma, Arm Wing. Yeah, see, right here, I'm setting 2 to play around Dust Tornado and Regeki Break. And then when he didn't flip it, then I was kind of like, okay, you don't have Regeki Break or Dust, or you're holding it. But he could have also Regeki Break the Arm Wing if he's afraid of deck dev. But then at this point, I was like pretty certain that he didn't have Regeki Break. Yeah, I'm going to deck dev him. I'm trying to see if there's a way to like... Okay, so I'm going to Burial first. And I'm asking for response, chain deck dev. That way his dupes will miss timing. Yeah, chain link 1, chain link 2. So his hand is Miracle, Dust, Alias, Maliedge. And I'm going to wipe his board. They'll miss timing. Alright, so Miracle, Dust, Maliedge, Alias. And he runs over my Arma. Let's see if he sets the Dust Tornado. Okay. You can see here he's debating on setting it. So this, especially now that I know you set it, I'm just not going to set anything. Then he won't be able to tribute. He won't be able to tribute summon his Maliedge. But he has Miracle Fusion, so... Alright, let's see. What am I going to do? So, Vayu effect. So I chose not to use the Armor Master, or not to bring out the Armor Master, but here he Torrentials. So now I know he has Dust, Torrential. No, sorry, he has Dust, Miracle, Alias, Maliedge. So I know all his cards. So set, pass. So he drew another Miracle. I think yeah, okay. So we forgot to check for deck dev, but you saw him flash the other Miracle Fusion. So is this game? So he plays Miracle. So Alias attack the Vayu. So yeah, now I can at least crash with Ab-Zero. I can crash into the... That's one of the reasons why I also didn't bring out Armor Master when he had Stratos. So that I could potentially crash with it. Okay. Oh, one thing I want to mention. So if you saw the Nitro Vayu list that topped RBT Chicago, they're on 3 Arm Wing. Now I haven't, I just converted my deck on this particular day. So I'm supposed to have 3 Armed Wing on this list, but I just didn't have it on this day. I can't remember if it comes up or not. It might. Or it might have came up against someone else. I can't remember. I think it came up against someone else. Maybe it was in the Swiss rounds. But I remember I needed the 3rd Arm Wing, but I didn't have him. Okay, so I know all his cards, so I'm gonna attack over the the alias. I know he has a Miracle and Mally Edge in his hand and a Dust Tornado. So he can't bring back Treeborn. So he would have to like either A, tribute. He would have to tribute summon his Mally Edge. But I'm trying not to lose his turn. So that's why I summoned the Arma. And then he topped another Miracle Fusion. So he drew all three of his Miracle Fusions and drew two of them in a row. So here he's gonna Miracle. So he actually has game. Yeah, he has game through Necro, but not Gores. Because yeah, you're gonna see here. So he's gonna tribute, blow up my board, and then play the. Yeah, that was unfortunate. And then I pick up my cards. That was rough. I deck dev'd him, and he drew back-to-back Miracle Fusions. Now, as far as deck dev goes against Frog Hero, I think it can be a blowout at times, but sometimes you draw it too late. That's why, like, I've always been a big fan of Rug against Frog Hero. Sometimes you just draw it too late. I mean, it helped me deal with the dupe block. Okay, so here I go. Dinah to back row. It feels weird summoning Dinah because I've been playing Blackwings for months and I don't side Dinah in my Blackwing deck. So he goes Stratos. So Stratos effect. I'm going to bottomless. And he has to decide whether he grabs Alias or Mally Edge. Some people were telling me Kaiku is better than Dinah. I think it was Josh and Andy. Andy from Cali. Who used to live in Texas, but he moved to Cali. And he was telling Josh, and then Josh told me about how it's Kaiku is just better than Dinah. Okay, so he just passes. He searched the Mally Edge. Oh, he has another out to the Dinah in Soul Exchange. So now I go Greffer into Plague and Necro. Oh, he has Lightning Vortex. Okay. Yeah, see, it's always weird with Frog Hero. Like, do you side the monster floodgates like Dinah and Vanity's Fiend, or do you side like Masker Restrict? It's just tough. It's tricky. But he had the Lightning Vortex, Pitch Ocean. Now Summon Sub, and I have Royal Oppression as well. Okay, it's looking okay for me. He's got what? Mally Edge, Torrential, Miracle, Caius. So he sets Torrential. Yes, Mally Edge, Caius, Torrential, Miracle. So this Oppression is good because he doesn't have access to it's Treeborn yet. So he draws Breaker. Oh, that was a pretty good draw. So Summon Breaker. Break the Oppression. And I'm gonna Necro because I'm gonna deal with the Breaker with Gale. Pretty much trying to put him on a clock. So Gale half. Attack for 500. Set 1. So he drew another Substitute, but JC got rid of my Oppression. Okay. 33.72. Swap Frog, kick down. Treeborn. So bounce back. Play Miracle. I mean, at this point, you know I don't have Oppression. You got rid of one. I didn't oppress your Substitute, so bring out Ab Zero. And I Torrential to get rid of the Ab Zero. So summon Arma. Yep. Summon Arma. He torrentials the Arma. I mean, he's pretty low. He's at 33, so I send Vayu. Probably also he needs to get the torrential off the field. So that's probably another reason. Oh man, he topped another Miracle Fusion. Tribute for Caius, target the back row. I'm just gonna rug him. And he's gonna slam down Miracle. Man, this is crazy. But this is frogs. Like me having played this deck so much, this is what the deck does, especially when you slim down the deck and you get rid of your frogs. And if JC was an upstart, like I was, this is just what the deck does. They either top deck Miracle Fusion or top deck Monarchs most of the time. All right, so I set a back row, pass. So he drew Mirror Force. Summon Swap. Well, how much damage is that? That's 1,000. 3,000. I have nothing to stop him. Set the Mirror Force. Pass. I wonder what my back row is. Maybe it's Burial. Return. Yeah, it could be Burial or Return. Yeah, this game I just didn't really see my engine. Like I didn't. Well, I did, but okay. So I set a monster, and here he spaces, and okay, yeah, it was Burial. I don't know what I say about this game. I guess we both drew well, because I mean, I drew Dyna, I drew Grepher, I drew Arma. But then JC drew pretty well also. I think we just both drew well. Oh, so I drew a second Dyna. So the Dyna, so he attacked. Oh, I was pretty lucky that he attacked with Swap Frog and not Ab Zero. Because if he had attacked with Swap Frog, or if he had attacked with Ab Zero, I would have been forced to Necro. So he actually gave me he gave me a chance where I didn't have to burn my Necro because he messed up with the attack. All right, so here comes Grepher. Attack. He Mirror Forces. I mean, now he just needs another monster if I can't stop this summon. Set a back row. Standby. Treeborn. Attacks. I Necro. Yeah, if he has Kai, I mean, if he has Kaius, he can just Kaius himself for game. But here comes Upstart. Yeah, if he would have attacked a different order last turn, he would have won a turn earlier because I would have been forced to Necro. Or sorry, I would have had to use the Necro the previous turn. So he attacked for game, and yeah, I just didn't draw much. Oh, that was rough. Oh, I think I didn't have return set, did I? No, I don't think it was return. But congrats to JC. Gets another win on the channel this year. Good. Overall, I still like Nitro Vayu. I'm probably going to continue playing it. I was impressed I was able to go undefeated with the deck first time playing it and almost won. I won game 1. Game 2 was close. Game 3 was close. So yeah, the deck's very versatile, so I'm going to probably continue playing it. Do I think it's better than the regular Vayu deck? I don't know. One thing I do like about this deck, though, the one advantage that I've seen, is it doesn't draw as many normal summons as the traditional Vayu deck. Because that's one of the flaws of that deck. But I don't know, maybe you could... Is Raikou worth it? That's the real big question, because you could easily throw 2 Raikou in your deck and cut like the third Arma, the third Greffer, and throw in 2 Raikous. But the problem when you do that is sometimes you'll win games when you hit stuff off Raikou, but at the same time, milling your power cards makes the deck feel so much weaker. Like I've even talked to a couple of my friends at locals who've played the deck, and they're considering cutting Card Trooper because, and that's one thing that I also noticed as well. A lot of the times you mill spells and traps, so maybe even not even Card Trooper is worth it in that deck. The question is, what would you replace it with, though? So I'll keep testing out, maybe experiment with different cards, like maybe cutting the Card Trooper and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. We'll see if I can win with this deck. I'll probably play it again soon. And if you haven't already, please consider joining our members only. I'm uploading War League content, a little bit of redo content, only $2.99 a month. Also have a coupon code for 5% off Yu-Gi-Oh! Singles and product at Epic Cards and Games. Those links will be in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.